Oh, hello everybody. Wow, welcome back to Asia. Wow, I understand that there's been a few tech issues this morning on Asia. I mean, I came on earlier and unfortunately I couldn't find any details regarding the tournaments. And I had a few messages that some of you are experiencing issues with clans, so hopefully, I mean, we have raised the issue with wargaming. So hopefully everything will be fine. Everything should be fine. We will see. But no, Wargaming are aware. And hopefully it's not going to have an impact on the tournaments. So this is the very final... I'm going to open a container. I'm going to open a big container. Oh, XP. So this is the final PYS. To be fair, the top 8 on Asia is pretty much settled. I don't think there's... let me just find my chart. I don't think there's really much that can be said about Asia. I think it is settled. So let me just update the list and we'll see. We're following GSM. So this is the winter season. So Feaster at the top of the table, followed by ID, followed by the ENT, then HLV, then DER, then GSM, then GV, and then CATS. Moving down the table, we have RN, Calm, and E4D are pretty much out of it. RN are not into today, so RN are not playing today. Calm, however, well, I can't remember if Calm are through. Let's have a look. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Calm aren't through either, so there we go. The top 8 is pretty much resolved. There's nothing more happening, guys, to be fair. So RN and Calm failed to make it. They'll go down to the challengers. So this is the top 8. Feast, ID, ENT, HLV, DER, GSM, GV, and CAT. They're just playing for positioning now, nothing else. They're not playing to get in to the top 8 because they're already in it. So we're going out with GSM, and they are rolling out with Feast. So that's who we've got today. First off, on the hour, GSM against Feast. Again, they're not really playing for anything other than kudos and credits, because they are through. That is it. They are through to the next stage, which is the Winter Championship. So congratulations to all the teams who have made it into the top 8. Commiserations to RN. I don't know what's going on with RN. They did this in autumn season. They get to a point where they're playing well, and then all of a sudden, boom, they seem to go downhill somewhat. So no idea what's going on there, bless them. But it's something they need to address. They seem to tail off towards the end of the tours. Calm, however, they gave it a good bash. Can't knock them for that. They did give it a good bash. They gave it a good go. But unfortunately it wasn't to be this time around. But they'll get into the challenges, and that's all good for them. So that's nice. We're still to play for on EU. However, Souls can still get into that top 8. They're not out of the running just yet. They could get there at the expense of Imor, but you never know. You never know. I mean, Imor had a slight blip yesterday, but they've been playing well. So hopefully they'll have a team talk today. Unfortunately, Cloudy, you're not Vegemitis. Oh, first like. Okay, thank you, Cloudy. So we'll see on what's going on with EU later today. I'm going out with Kana, and oh, there we go, tournament room. Boom, and jump out. We're going out on Naval Frontier. As I said, who is this? Just somebody sending me messages randomly. Sorry about that, I just got confused by a message. So yeah, I mean, we're going out with Kana, and they're playing Kana first game tonight, I believe. It's Kana versus Kana. That's always good fun. So I'm looking forward to that. And because it's Kana versus Kana, I'm going to have a different opening screen. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes down. I'll probably get told off for it, but hey, I don't care because it's all a bit of fun. So who knows, eh? Who knows? But here we are in Asia, as I said. That, you know, I'm expecting the teams just to chill out, relax, and just have a bit of fun really today, because well, they don't need to do anything at all. To be honest with you, like I said, the top 8 is pretty much determined. Let's jump in and see what they're doing. So as I said, they're going out on Naval Frontier, and we will have Feast on the North Spawn and GSM on the South Spawn. It's a time really for the teams to start. Well, what they can do now, they can start rotating players in and out, and give other guys a go. And I would expect that, to be honest with you. We'll see. We will see. So the teams, they've still got just under 3 minutes, so they've got plenty of time before anything kicks off. It's been an interesting tour. It's been an interesting PYS, to be honest with you. It's been a lot more competitive than some of the previous PYSs, especially on this server and on EU. There's been some clans that I wouldn't have expected. GSM being one of them. I mean, fair play to the guys getting into top 8. ENT being another. Dur being another. I mean, these are the clans that sort of kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, Dur, ENT, and GSM. So kudos to them. I'm glad Cats stepped up a bit because they've always been contenders for the top 8. GV seem to be losing a little bit, but they've secured themselves in the top 8. They don't need to do more than that. HLV as well. I mean, no point burning themselves out. And of course, Feast and ID. And like I said, the big shocker is RN. RN, normally a consistently good clan. They've struggled again in the last 2 tournaments. Anyway, looking at the teams, Feast have Reddit at first. We will have Bifrost in the AMX50B, F Silver in the Progetto, Hidden Surprise in an AMX50B, doubling up there with Bifrost, Bond, James Bond in the IS4, Winter Fox coming into the team in the IS4, Sleeping Lion tripling up with Hidden Surprise and Bifrost in a 50B, and Sugar Magoo is not in a T22, he's in a Progetto 65, which sort of doesn't rhyme as well, and he'll be doubling up with F Silver there. Moving over to GSM, well, they're still getting ready, and I don't know Mrs. So who are you? Oh, Mrs. GSM, that's nice. So we have 7 Note in a WZ 1111 1111 5A. Mrs. GSM potentially in an IS4. Neptune in an E5. Pluto in a VK72. Roses in a Kranwagen. Saturn in a Kranwagen, and Top Notch in a T62A, which is an interesting call. Should be good fun. However, we've still got quite a bit of time to go. Just waiting for 7 Note to ready up. He should do very shortly. He's still half a minute, so it's not like he's under pressure here. And there we go. Still in the WZ. Many ones, 5A. Oh, Rose is dropping out. Hopefully Rose is not going to drop out. And oh, Rose is going in E100 now. E100. Oh, super heavy. Nice. Oh, Saturn's changing his mind. Going into a Vickers Light. There you go, look. So, we're ready to kick off here on Naval Frontier. There's no pressure under either team. They're both into the top 8. So the pressure's not going to get to them, and as you can see there, hit points, wow, almost even Stevens, to be honest with you. Nothing major to write home about. Oh, I just exploded in my tanky. Wow, let's get up high into the back of the map. And already we can see Sleeping Lion in the AMX50B. Let's do a flyover and straight over the top. So they're all heading to the A cap apart from... and here comes Saturn trying to get those early spots in on Sleeping Lion. And Winter Fox and James Bond. What are they doing? Well, they're going to run straight to the B cap. Look at this. Being very aggressive is Feast. Winter Fox is getting very up there. We have Neptune and Mrs. GSM, IS4 and E5 respectively, trying to kip that cover. But look at Winter Fox. Look where Winter Fox is. Winter Fox is just sat there. James Bond. James Bond. Certainly not shaken or stirred, jumping into the B cap. Sugar Magoo in the Progetto. Coming around to put some pressure onto Neptune here. And he is going to put some pressure onto Neptune. But Winter Fox is also getting a bit of pressure, look. But he's now doubled up with Bond. James Bond. Down goes Neptune. Now Mrs. GSM is going to be in a little bit of trouble here. And as you can see, Hidden Surprise giving him a bit of hard time. Here comes F Silver, and F Silver takes him out. So let's roll with the Feast boys onto Top Notch, because we've got Top Notch being pushed, and along with Roses and with Notebook. Oh, Top Notch has been tracked. But puts a good shot into F Silver, and Sugar Magoo's getting wrecked a little bit there. But Sugar Magoo's just putting himself into a F Silver. Is he going to be able to finish off Top Notch? Yes, he can. Now we've got Winter Fox and Bifrost taking on Roses, and Seven Notebooks being pushed a little bit here by Bond, James Bond. Let's see if we can get the turret rising above us. No, not going to happen. And all Seven Notebook goes down at the same time. So we've got Pluto and Saturn left. Pluto's on a lot of HP though, if you can see that. And Saturn is just... Where is Saturn? There he is. Saturn is here. So here we have Bond, James Bond, taking on Pluto. And Hidden Surprise is also going to take... Oh, that's a lot of rolls. Let's see if we can... Yay! Turret roll. There we go. And poor old Saturn gets wrecked at the same time, but no turret roll. So there we go. All good fun. So Feast getting the early victory there. I think they're only doing it from... They're chilled out, guys. They're chilled out. We're going to swap those spawn points here. GSM now going to go on the north spawn and Feast on the south spawn. Pretty much, oh no, 7 rulers coming in. Apart from that, the roster is no change for Feast. Just waiting for them to ready up their tankies. It looks like Feast is going to ready up first. And so far we have Bifrost in an E5, F Silver in a T22, Hidden Surprise in an AMX50B, Bond, James Bond in a T22, Winter Fox in an E5, Sleeping Lion doubling up with Hidden Surprise in a 50B, and there we have it, Sugar Magoo in his T22. That's what we like to see. Moving over to GSM, we have 7 Notes in an E100, 7 Ruler in an E5, Mrs. GSM in an IS4, Neptune in an E5, Pluto in a T22, Roses in an E100, and Top Notch in a 215B. It's James Bond. Has he changed? No, they haven't changed. So we've got a half a minute to go. Feast have already got 1 foot going forward, but they're just relaxed, they're just chilled, they're just taking it easy and relaxing. Maddox is spectating. He doesn't need to play today. Top 8 is already secure. So it's just time to let your hair down and chill out. That's it. That's all you need to do. And here we go. Let's get some flying cameras going, shall we? See if we can fly, baby, fly. Hit points, wow, this time GSM are topping it with almost 2,000 more hit points, going for gold. With that, let's get up high anyway and see where they're going to go. So at the moment, we've got Feast heading towards the Overlook B and C. Let's move over the map. Here comes Top Notch in a 215B, Pluto. So 215B is going to just be looking with Sugar Magoo in his T22, pushing forward again. Here they come. Mrs. GSM is out. Oh, Sugar Magoo taking shots into poor old Pluto here in the T22. Desperately trying to get out. Oh, quadruple tap. That's not what you want in a T22. So, bless him. Mrs. GSM coming in though. Engine fire. That's not what you want, Mrs. GSM. Mrs. GSM is under the cosh here. Poor old Mrs. GSM in the IS4 here, getting pummeled by Sugar Magoo in his T22. Down goes Mrs. GSM. Down goes Pluto. Looking at the E100s here of Roses and Notebook. Well, they've got nobody. That Top Notch is the next on the hit list. Here comes the T22s of F Silver, Sugar Magoo in his T22, and Bond, James Bond. Poor old Top Notch getting absolutely pummeled. Are we going to get a turret fly? No, we're not. Now the E100s of Roses really getting smacked around a lot. Oh, there we go. Who else we got left? 7 Rulers up here. They're trying to get Bifrost and Winter Fox out the game. Neptune is toying. You can see here that Neptune's just getting pummeled a little bit. Oh, down goes Bifrost. He didn't read the plan that it was going to be 7-0. Here we are with 7 Ruler. Winter Fox taking one in the nose. 7 Ruler sporting his lovely pro camo. F Silver coming up to give him a smack. Sugar Magoo in the T22 coming round to give him a smack as well. Let's see if we can get up there, see if that turret will fly off and come straight at us. Yay! Flying turrets, there we go. So, it's all over. And by the way, that's it for the stream as well. The stream is finished also because obviously GSM do not proceed. And we follow. So what can I say? I mean, that's it. It's all over. Bifrost not getting the memo and dying. But, oh well, they had fun doing it. And that's it, I'm afraid. That's it. Because we were following GSM. And they played all their games. So, as you can see, GSM, they played all their matches. They didn't go through. Dur, however, is being streamed by Wild Ones Alpha, and they're through to Wotb against Feast. So I suggest you decamp and all go and watch Wild Ones Alpha, because that's it for me. We only had the one game, unfortunately, and it's all over now. It's gone, it's deaded, it's over, it's finished. That's it. PYS Prove Your Skill is completed here on Asia. Congratulations again to all those who made it into the top 8, and I'm looking forward to, well, the Winter Championships. Going to be some great fun here, and no doubt we'll see different strats, different meta, and a completely different way of playing. So there we go. That's it. It's over. It's finished. So I've been Fuji. Thanks for tuning in. Very short stream. Not very long at all. What, 15 minutes? But it happens, guys.